Welcome to Whose Tournament is Very Real Anyway, where the fights are made up and the deaths don't matter. I'm Drew Carey.
I'm Wayne Brady, Colin Mockery, and Ryan Stiles.
I'm Greg Proops.
And I'm Butler.
And we're here to do some improv for you all. Let's see. We're going to do some scenes from a hat. The first scene, we're doing Very Real Tournament.
Oh, very nice.
And it says we have a fight between two robot police officers.
Very nice.
Guys, let's just do some improv. Colin, what robot cop would you want to do?
I'm thinking the best robot cop, Inspector Gadget.
Points. I don't know. Wayne Brady, do you want to maybe give us a second one?
Hi, I'm Wayne Brady, but I'm going to kick it to Colin Mockery.
All right.
Thanks, Wayne. I think I'm only going to go with a robot cop in appearance only.
Okay.
I'm thinking the T-1000 from Terminator 2.
You know what? Points.
Thanks.
Butler, you lost this round.
Oh.
You received no points.
You just don't get a robot.
Yep. You get this old hat that I pulled that shit out of.
Can I just climb onto Joey's side?
No, you're Butler.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Very Real Tournament, a comedy battlecast that pits two very real opponents against each other in a very real fight. We just do it improv style, guys.
Yeah.
And the reason we're doing it this way, Colin has become sort of our Greg Proops.
Yeah.
If we're all mainstays, Colin's mostly a mainstay now. Maybe once in a while we'll switch him out for a Chip.
Ooh.
Or for the other guy, the other white guy that was in a suit.
Right. Or one of the
women? One of the two women. Maybe Robin Williams.
We know about two women, so that works out.
We do.
Yeah, we
know.
My wife and my child. So yeah, we're just out here doing our improv comedy podcast where we fight. Let's do this. I'm actually Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
I'm actually Greg Sage.
Still Butler.
And it's about to get very real. Guys, we've finally made it.
Yeah?
Yeah. We've become an international sensation.
Okay.
Finally. Does it feel good? Tell me how you're feeling.
Taken aback.
I feel like a K-pop star.
Always knew it would happen.
Yeah. Butler, he never doubted for a second. We got a bunch of those international listens.
What?
Netherlands.
Whoa.
Okay.
UK.
I've heard of that.
Ireland.
Oh.
Canada.
They drink.
Let me find the most obscure one. Let's see. I don't know. We got the Syrian Arab Republic.
Oh,
we got fans out
very
in
nice.
the Syrian Arab Republic. Shout out specifically to you,
Wow.
Yes.
person,
One? Two?
and
I guess it doesn't matter.
to the two people who've listened in the Republic of Korea. We hope you're doing okay.
Yeah.
I hear it's shit out there, but somehow I feel like they smuggled our podcast into their ears.
Well, Colin was telling us earlier that he's ripping our podcast off stuff.
Yeah.
I can't even get Colin to fucking download.
I was pirating the podcast.
We don't get any of those residues
I know.
when you do that.
I work out and there's no internet connection, so I was like,
What, do you work out in a basement, dog?
yes.
Oh, okay.
I work out in a dirty, touchy basement.
Oh,
way out in the field. I don't want to talk about it. I just pirate music.
The
Get off
Rule
me.
Planet Fitness. Some guy's just like, hey, this is Mark's Planet Fitness. It still costs you $10 a month.
Just dirty treadmill in a basement. Whoa! Don't be slamming weights down here, boy.
My mama's asleep upstairs, man. Come on, you got to work with me here. Don't slam. Hey, you're
no grunting.
This is a judgment-free zone, motherfuck.
Yeah. But they still take your credit card and like run it through a machine somehow.
Oh yeah, I have a Square that I can just hook you up with right now. Just run that card for you. Do you want a Mark's Planet Fitness T-shirt? I think I have an old water bottle up here somewhere in my cabinet.
If you get the black card, we got that massage bed in the back.
And a spa.
Just a bunch of cats I stuffed into a mattress. They get your back going real good.
I'm imagining. All
Hey, if you want a tan, just go fucking walk outside, buddy. I'll tell you what.
You take a long walk.
You can work out and tan. Marks. Planet Fitness, TM.
I got an orange marker. I can just draw on you, I guess.
I got some old pizza in here. We do free pizzas on the first Monday of the month. I got some old Pizza Hut back there somewhere. Mama, where's that slice of pizza? Our one customer came back.
We're not playing CNN or Fox News, but I got some tapes from the video castle I throw up there.
Video Castle, whoa.
I got some theories about the magic bullet. Let's talk about them while you work out. John F. Kennedy was assassinated by aliens. He was actually...
I thought you meant the magic bullet, the blender.
Oh. No. Listen, buddy.
He's also an ALM or whatever, like trying to sell you stuff. I've got...
Listen, buddy, you ever seen the movie Wanted? That's how they got John F. Kennedy, all right? Morgan Freeman curved the bullet. Hey, do you need me to turn up the intensity on your treadmill here?
It's very personable.
What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, yeah. We're
essential oils.
We're international sensations.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got all... I noticed this because, like, we got, like, 100 listens in, like, a day and a half, which is a lot for us guys. Yeah. But they were all in Amsterdam.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, who's repping us out in Amsterdam? I've been to Amsterdam. Maybe that's why. They were like, oh, that guy's been here before.
They recognized your face.
Yeah, they were like, oh, my face. They got on the website. They said, oh, that guy. Yeah, he was here. He
on
went
the
to...
wanted posters.
Damn.
Yeah, boy.
Full circle.
We did a weed brownie in Amsterdam, but I feel like that's legal because it was, so I don't know why I'd be wanted for that.
Well, they want you back. Just spend more money.
Oh, the wanted poster is get him back.
Yeah, get this guy back
I
here.
want him to come back.
He bought that one brownie.
Him and his wife shared one space
Wanted
cake.
to have dinner with him. Didn't get the chance.
Yeah.
Hey, Amsterdam, I'll be back. When we do our international tour, which we're obviously going to do,
Yeah.
Perfect.
we'll stop by Amsterdam. We'll do a couple shows there.
Yeah.
All right? Thanks to all the fans overseas listening to us, if you're still, in fact, listening.
Shout out to Jack.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to
one
Jack.
British friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, all you international listeners and all you local, regional,
Yeah.
sub-regional, mega-regional listeners.
Okay. Household.
On behalf of
Mother.
Greg Proops, I thank you all.
Greg Proops, I hope you're listening. We're going to talk
Please
about this fight. Today, we're doing Inspector Gadget
Boom, boom.
versus the T-1000. Both have very famous theme songs, so we got that going.
Yeah.
We'll probably just keep breaking out into them.
Yep.
We'll do remixes because in Inspector Gadget, there's only one song played throughout the whole movie. It's just the theme, but like remixed.
Yeah.
So it's like slow. So it's like bum 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 bum.
So he's like dead in the dumpster.
Yeah. So we're doing it. Team Gadget. Me and my friend Colin Sage. Team 1000. Did you like that?
It.
All right.
I do like it.
Joey and Butler.
That's me.
So let's get right into this fight. Joey or Butler, I don't care which. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the T-1000 from the Terminator movie Judgment Day, Rise of the Machines?
Nope. Too
Nope.
far.
I couldn't remember the fourth one.
Just
Salvation.
Rise of the Salvation Machines.
Butler, you take it away. I'll do the song.
All right. The whole time. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Getting
underscoring
right
you.
into it. All right. So, in the year 2029, the T-1000 was sent back to destroy John Connor because the T-800 had failed to kill his mom.
They're like, we got to add 200 more to this robot and send it back.
No.
Right. Yeah, he is 200 more for sure. So couple little abilities here. He doesn't take a bullet great, but he heals from it real fast.
Well, what's he made of, Butler?
He's made of liquid metal.
Okay. Denser alloy,
A
perhaps?
mimetic polyalloy.
Thank you.
He's got it. Yeah. So you'll just watch him like get shot right in the face, and then moments later it just morphs back to.
He's a goo boy.
Yeah, he's
Will Smith is very afraid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can run as fast as a dirt bike, so that's neat.
Yeah, that's fun.
Or a car that's starting to accelerate. It's a loose,
Very situational.
it's a loose number.
Yeah, you better make sure that you're already driving pretty fast if he's chasing you. You don't want to just like start your car and try and drive, unless your car can go from 0 to 60.
Now, one ability I noticed really fast is that he's an excellent truck crasher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really good at crashing a truck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
He crashed it so much without crashing it, and then finally crashed.
and then just
For his grand finale.
Yeah.
and he was on fire and he just walked out of it a little gooey
Yeah.
and then morphed his clothes and everything
Re-gooed.
Yeah.
back into.
He has like dumb like mystique abilities where it's like, yeah, I get it, liquid metal, like you can reform. Why can you make clothes? Why can you make a police like belt with all the
It's all just made
stuff
out
in
of
it?
goo metal.
just cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny to me.
Also, can he make the guns that he fires?
Hold on.
Okay.
Because they start to Arnold starts to explain it,
And
and,
it's
they're like
hilarious.
intercutting with him, and as he's explaining it, the T-1000's breaking the fucking rules. Because he was like, he can't make guns, and then I watched him form back with the full police belt and the gun on his head.
Well, I think
that
the
gun's
gun
just
is
for
like
show.
solid. Like it's just like the skin on the outside. Looks
But then
a
like
gun.
fires it later. Like it's weird.
Oh.
They just like break the
Oh.
rules. Yeah, like he shoots that gun.
Calling
shit,
you
he
out,
does
James
shoot that
Cameron.
Yeah, Jimmy C.
Well, he took the gun from the cop in the beginning. Oh, but then he turns to goo in the truck crash.
Yep.
Yeah,
Man,
and
never
that
mind.
was the scene where he was walking out of the truck explosion.
Oh, man. You know what, guys?
ruined this movie.
Yeah,
for
fuck
me.
Judgment Day. I'm
Come on.
over it.
Also, he can just like become. They're like only things that are similar size, unless it's like the floor.
Yeah,
Unless he
well,
like Secret World about Alex Maxit and he just like turns to goo on the floor.
Right.
I think he just becomes so thin and just mimics the floor,
Right.
or he like seeps into the cracks. It's stupid, but you know.
Well,
Yeah,
awesome.
I was just
That
touting
part
this
was
as one of the greatest action movies of all time, but now just in these few minutes,
It is. There
I've
was
turned.
there was very little nitpicking, and all it was about was the rules of the T-1000,
Right.
which I feel like he was just there to like look cool, and he did look cool.
Right.
But yeah, they just like explained you the rules and then broke them throughout the
Yeah.
movie.
All right, so tell us those rules that can be broken, Butler. Keep going.
Do you want the rules, or just keep going? Okay,
Just
Keep
we're
going.
good.
Just rule 34.
So he,
Oh, no.
the main thing that he can, the main thing that he can do like is turn into like blades and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He turns his arms into just like
Wesley Snipes.
needles and sword
Yeah,
arms.
Turn his arm
and
into small Wesley Snipes.
hooks. He like hooks into a car at one point.
Sure.
Those are cool looking hooks.
They are very cool looking hooks. Just real metallic, shiny.
You know how metal be.
Yeah, it's just like that. And if he like breaks apart, he can break apart. But if he just walks up to the broken piece, it just
He can
forms
goo back
in.
together.
Yeah.
We're gonna refer to it as re-gooing, I think, from now
I
on.
like re-gooing.
Rigu and Ken.
Re-gooify,
Yeah. Street Fighter.
Yeah.
re-gooification.
Regi.
Just like he's good with trucks, he's also good with crashing trucks. Also good at crashing helicopters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that covers it for
Yeah,
now.
that's kind of what it do. You know?
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, on our side, we also have a metal person, sort of.
Yeah.
He's also made of a lot of plastic, but
Lots of goo.
it's a lot of goo. Surprising amounts of goo.
Yeah.
We got Inspector Gadget. Colin, will you tell us a little bit about the man, the myth, the robot?
Ooh. Okay, Inspector Gadget started off as a cartoon in the mid to late 80s, I believe.
Yeah, it was like 83, I think.
Oh, it was early 80s.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, in that, it doesn't really explain his origin at all.
Nope.
He's just Uncle, like even has a niece, and she's just like, Uncle Gadget.
You
So-
never had a real identity.
Right, I guess he was a person at one point.
Oh, what if she's like a like undercover cop that's like got to just like he's like she's his handler.
Oh,
Penny.
Like, and that's the only way is like if he doesn't have like a child handling him, he like goes psychotic.
Oh, it's like Shutter Island kind of thing. Like we got to put this girl in there and retain because he went crazy. And we had to turn him in. We had to have a silly surgery and turn him into a monster.
Turn him into goo.
Sorry, I'm getting way off track.
Yeah.
Keep
Anyway,
going, Colin.
speaking of goo, this guy's a Mr. Magoo, if you know what I'm saying. He's basically just an idiot. He never really solves anything. He's a policeman, detective. He's an inspector.
I feel like that's part of the delusion is they like let him be an inspector.
Right.
Yeah.
So he has like a main villain, the Claw, which is basically
Dr. Claw.
Blofeld.
Yeah.
Is it Blofeld or Blowsfeld? I don't know.
Blofeld.
It's like a Bond villain. Like you don't see his face, and he's got the cat. Anyway, he's always like trying to get Gadget, and Inspector Gadget's trying to like break up his silly whatever
corporation.
Corporation syndicate thing. Anyway, his the daughter. Or not the daughter, excuse me. Penny, the niece, and the dog, Brain, are the ones who really do all the footwork while Inspector Gadget just goes around and goofs.
Right.
And, like, uses his stuff and somehow
like
never gets hurt. Like, Mr. Magoo just wanders around, like, missing danger.
Yep.
And then they made a movie with Matthew Broderick. And then they made another one with French Stewart.
French fucking Stewart.
Ba-na-na-na-na.
I start... Because currently... Inspector Gadget 2 is free to watch with a Netflix subscriction package.
Yeah, that's where I watched it.
So I was like, well, this one's available. So I'll just start. I'll just kick it off with Inspector Gadget 2.
What a deal.
And I was like, wow, thanks Netflix. I'm really getting my money's worth. I need more French Stewart. I've gone through all the Third Rock from the Suns.
Man, I love Third Rock. So.
I know. That's the only thing that he's good in. Except for one episode of Community. Anyway, I watched maybe 10 minutes of it, and I was like, no way am I wasting my time on this. I love you, listeners. I love my podcast, but fuck that shit so hard. It was awful.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a lot longer than the first one.
Oh, the first one is a breezy hour 12.
Yeah.
Wow.
I loved it. I watched it
fast.
like mostly on my lunch break today. Like I got through a lot of it.
Yeah, because I had to like find that one. I was like, all right, hour, and I paid attention to most of it, and then I started the second one. And I was like, I gotta see what this is about. And
Man.
I don't remember most of it.
He just spends the first 10 minutes arresting the chief's grandmother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. For
He's just like fucking around, like getting speeders and stuff. He's a real piece of shit, French Stewart.
yeah.
And then he's glitching.
Right.
I got a glitch in my goo.
So yeah, I was gonna say Mr. Gadget, Senior Gadget,
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
Uncle Gadget, if
He
you
comes loaded with lots of gadgets.
Oh yeah.
He has, of course, and in order to bring about one of those gadgets, he has to use this catchphrase, Go Gadget.
Yeah.
Some of the mainstays aren't really like super fun weapons. They're mostly like the gadget copter that come out of his hat, the gadget skates or skis or blades or whatever the hell he says that come out, and he rolls around. His obviously his arms and legs and his neck all in
Springy man.
Yeah, he's a Mr. Fantastic, but it's all robot parts.
Yeah.
And
So
since we have... Oh, go ahead.
So he can fly. We can't do that.
Yes.
Yes,
in
he
a
can.
helicopter.
You can fly.
And he can glide and parachute and umbrella and all that
Right.
stuff.
Usually umbrella.
Right.
Because he's goofy. And then the umbrella like flops up and breaks, and then he falls real fast. And
And
then
then when he
just
gets to
doesn't
the
get
ground,
hurt
the
'cause it's a
parachute
cartoon.
pops out. Yeah. He has a bit of toon force on his side.
A little bit, yeah.
He's got a bunch of other gadgets. Since it was a cartoon, and then it was like a little bit of a cartoon later, and then there was like cartoon.
Well, yeah, there was
movie
like
for
3. There was
TV.
like Gadget and the Gadgetinis on Jetix. You guys remember Jetix?
Yeah, I watched Power Rangers on that.
Hell
bitch.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And then I think 2015 or 16, they have the one on Netflix now.
Right.
The shitty like
Ball.
yeah, like everything's like animated like all round and squeaky and
Right.
Oh.
It looks like
I don't know which one I watched, but I
They're
used to
good
watch it all
people.
the time.
You probably watched the original.
I think so.
yeah.
was it hand drawn animation?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you watched the original.
Yeah. The new one looks like the animation from like 1997 when the movies didn't know what they were doing, and it looked like it needed to be rendered like 3 more times. You're like, where's the layers? Where's the detail?
There's no shadows in
Yeah,
this.
it's just oblongs. Why?
This VeggieTale ass looking show.
yeah,
Right.
basically.
It looks worse than VeggieTales.
My nostalgia got me with that because when I heard that was coming out, I was like, "Oh fuck, yes, excellent!" And then I was severely disappointed. Just like when Netflix did that fucking Richie Rich show, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" By the way, that movie still holds up. It's a pretty good movie. I watched it a couple weeks ago.
Macaulay Culkin's rich, but now he's on meth and he's like 35.
Yep.
Oh, is
But
that
he
what it's
got
about?
clean, right?
I don't know.
What, the movie Richie Rich? It was about how he had a McDonald's in his house.
Richie.
Oh, no, that was just some like fucking poser kid riding around in like one of those like Hot Wheels cars or what were the Tonka truck cars, and he's just like, "Get me my
McDonald's."
give
But
me
they
my
couldn't
McDonald's,
afford
you
McDonald's.
fucking loser." Yeah, give me my McDougal's.
Okay, guys. Okay, real quick. Richie Rich or Blank Check?
Blank check.
I want to say Blank Check, but I haven't seen both in such a long time. I feel like Richie Rich is a better movie.
I have to say Richie Rich, even though Blank Check has
Juice.
yeah, he what's his Tone Loc.
Yeah.
I love Tone Loc so much in Blank Check, but Richie Rich is really good. Like his butler is great. It's the guy that played the hunter in Jumanji and shit. That actor.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I love him.
from Game of Thrones. The dad.
Yeah.
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 Well, speaking
wow.
of obscure actors, I wanted to play a game
just realized
called "How Many Times Has Edward Furlong Been Arrested?"
Oh, okay.
Going
okay.
off of last, 2 weeks ago.
I love
with
doing
Holes. But the answer is too many times to find.
Oh, damn.
I thought it was just once and he never got out.
What? No, he got arrested twice in one night, according to like a TMZ headline.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
He got super arrested.
From what I saw of just reading headlines, it's like upwards of 8, and I don't think that's scratching the surface at all.
Right. Damn, his fall from grace.
Yeah.
Just Judgment Day and
He was-
American History X.
He was also, I think it was starting on Terminator 2, he also started banging his tutor, who was like 15 years older than him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kid had moves.
And then apparently he beat her as well. So.
Oh, so he kind of became American History X. He just was like, "Oh, I love this," and they're like, "No, it's a movie."
I'm pretty sure that was like a pun in like one of the article headlines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American History Sex or something like
I
that.
need you guys to stop ruining T2 for me, okay? Just don't tell me any more terrible news.
What I want to
Just let me
know,
live.
so there's like a couple of things like this, and T2 is guilty of it too, where John Connor sounds like he's 80-yard. Like half the time, and I just want to know like that decision, because there's like, hey, I'm Joey, I like Power Rangers. The season of Power Rangers, or one of the girls, the whole season, it sounded like she got 80-yard, and it's just like, what? Why? Like, you couldn't use anything.
They were bad.
Man, maybe she was that bad. Or maybe like the first 2 episodes they didn't have it, and they were like, we can't switch back now. She's just going to sound like a robotic idiot, I guess. I don't know.
But let's compare him to like Max from Shazam. Max from Shazam or Kazam. You just did what you did.
Yeah.
Sucked the whole time. John Connor the whole time is just a badass kid. Like even towards the end when he's kind of bitching out because the Terminator might die. Right before that, he's like grabbing the shotgun for his mom out of the car before they bail out. It's just like this kid the whole time.
He's
was
definitely
badass.
DTF.
Right, and he proved it.
By having sex with his tutor, yeah. You're right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Good. Next
Did
time
he
when I
try to
watch
have
the
sex with
movie,
his Terminator?
I'll just have the articles pulled up all around.
I didn't.
Do you think there's some fan
Not
fiction
in the movie.
about having sex with your Terminator?
Obviously.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Tight.
I wonder if there's some fan fiction about having sex with Inspector Gadget.
Are you
I'm sure
Probably
there is, dude.
because Go Gadget penis.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now.
Go Gadget penis pump.
All right, so that's covered.
He doesn't need a pump. It's like his arms.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted to go ahead and get that out now.
Come on.
Go Gadget long penis.
Yeah.
Go Gadget butt stuff.
But
What?
Right.
What a
we
booty
got
shaking
that.
defense.
Booty shaking defense.
Right.
Yeah. Does anybody else find it super weird that the person that built Inspector Gadget then goes on to fuck Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Ooh, does anybody find it weird that he's super creepy looking back, trying to get with that girl? He's like watching her on the security. Like, I was watching it with my lady friend, and I was like, I turned to her and I asked her, I was like, if a security guard came up to you in the middle of the night, just like was standing over on the edge of the parking lot, boring holes in your body with his eyes, and then just like approached you really creepily and was like, hey hey, I read your dad's book. And,
I want to be a cop.
I here's things about me, and this is your car. What else are you doing? What's happening?
I did notice he walked up and said a bunch of information about himself, which is the wrong thing to do.
Right. So they played it like she even pointed out, she was like, listen to the goofy music right now. I want to see a cut where there's like no background track of like goofy music, and it's just like really cringy.
Matthew Broderick just like
they throw some mouth noises in there.
Yeah.
No, it's a fun. Let's not forget that this movie started with some boing, some like crank sounds. I think there was an awooga. No, there wasn't an awooga. But it started with some, and the second one did too. Some choice sound effects.
Slide whistle.
I think there was a slide. So it's not creepy. It's for children, and children don't understand that Matthew Broderick just was lonely.
And I just want to be a cop, and I was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and people loved that movie.
They didn't like Godzilla 2000.
Godzilla wasn't, but this was 99.
Wait, no, Godzilla was 98.
Oh yeah.
Godzilla,
Fuck what you heard is what you're hearing.
I was in
Good job,
Godzilla, and will you please have sex?
Joey's on my team.
Yeah.
And then he gets blown up by a cigar dynamite.
The crazier thing. Okay, hold on. Yes,
Also,
that's insane. But I noticed her dad gets just shot in the face.
Oh yeah,
like it doesn't show it obviously, but I'm pretty sure the movie's G.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm like, whoa, it's just straight up murder. And then what does the claw say when he's?
He says arrivederci.
Right, and it was like, wow, okay, murder. Anyway, the next scene when Inspector Gadget's like getting built, and they're like, "Oh, how do you feel about your dad?" And she's like, "Anyway, I'm sad about my dad or whatever, but I'm excited about this project." It was like her father died like less than 24 hours ago. It was like brutally murdered in front of her, and she's just like, "Yeah, anyway, my dad. But this guy, this is gonna be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna bang him. I don't know."
Well, everything moves so fast because it's an hour 12 that you don't have time like.
Right.
All, like his montage is like 4 newspaper headings and like one.
When I was watching, I just like looked up and I was like, "Oh, this is the third act."
Right, we're already in it. It's been 45 minutes.
Yeah,
which is cool. It was easy. It was an easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Yeah,
yeah. It moves right along. D.L. Hughley just takes you through that quick roller coaster. You don't even notice.
Yep. Yeah. But I need to talk real quick about the silliest surgery I've ever seen in my life. It was so... I was like, man, surgery is like a big deal. And it's just these surgeons just like putting like slide whistles and
rubber chickens.
Surgery?
Rubber chickens and like fans and light bulbs. And it's like, oh, here, grab a knob. And it's like, this is experimental shit. Who are these people?
They've got like 5 coiled up garden hoses they're just like shoving in his chest.
Yeah, and like they put in like, put that blue goo in there. You know, it turns out to be toothpaste and it's totally not.
And the mayor was like, do you think this is the right guy? And I was just thinking, man, they should have got a big fat fatty to fit all this stuff into his body.
That's what I thought too.
Why would you just...
He's a robot. It doesn't matter if he's fat.
They're trying to just jam stuff in his chest.
If it was a Marvel movie, that would have been the bad guy.
Right.
Just a big fat version of that. It was like, I have 5 times the gadgets.
I am 5 Iron Men.
And I don't like you, and that's my plan. I'm going to make you fight. That's it.
I like 5 Iron Man. I wish that was one of Iron Man's villains. I'm like, he's like he's like the Blob basically.
It's like the Pokemon execute. Execute. There we go.
Executor.
Joey, I thought you liked
the
Pokemon.
What?
I thought you liked Pokemon.
Damn, he just called you out for messing up that name, home. So you have to leave forever in Infinity Bye.
See you guys.
Blasting off again.
Joey left. I'm all alone.
So I'm really stuck on this 5 Iron Man idea.
Okay.
He's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Times the size.
Yeah. And
are they like
5 times
coming out of his chest? Like 5 Iron Men?
Doc Ock arms that all have beams.
Appendage is an Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like the Wesley Snipes arms, the blade arms.
It's like if he shrank him down and just... Do they all have minds of their own, or does he make them control? Oh, do they all stick their arms out at once, like his legs and his arms?
Yeah, they're all beaming.
So we're going to use this instead of the T-1000.
Okay.
I mean, he could theoretically become that.
Oh, but can he shoot the beams?
No.
No,
he
but he
can
could
just
shoot
look-
goo.
blades out to a certain distance.
I don't think he wants to risk shooting goo.
Right, he
That'd be
needs
like if
the
you
goo.
just ripped off your arm and threw it at somebody.
Right, like
take
gonna run
this.
out.
Yeah. What's weird is that, like, when in the movie he gets his like claw shot off, not claw in Inspector Gadget, he
Right.
gets his little like hook shot off. I wanted him to be like missing a hand or something because
Right.
his hand. No.
He was just slightly shorter. You didn't see.
Oh yeah.
His ears were slightly smaller.
Right, like everything was like 0.01% smaller at that point.
Right.
But since we're back on the topic of the T-1000, I want to go on a bit of a rant. I want you guys to take this journey with me.
Joey's never done this.
So you guys know that I always like to do a little bit of extra credit when we record.
Right.
So I watched a little movie called Terminator Genesis.
Oh boy.
And the reason why I want this to be a rant is because not only do I have some extra
You
stuff
mean
the
Gen
T-1000
Wysis?
No, it's Jenny Sice.
Oh, Jenny Sice, yeah.
He also does some extra stuff because there's a T-1000 in Genesis.
Right, it's the Asian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's weird about that movie is it is a prequel. It's a sequel to most of the movies, a sequel to the franchise itself, a soft reboot, and almost like a remake. Like all in one movie. Because like the main premise that kind of jumpstarts the whole like movie is that they send a Terminator. Somebody sends a Terminator to protect Sarah Connor when she was 9. So she's had a Terminator the whole time. And so Kyle Reese, played by the movie's first offense, is the cast Jai fucking Courtney.
No!
There's
the
something about
most
that.
average white guy.
Right, but in the
actor.
one previous to that, or one over previous, they fucking got Sam Worthington. Like, why are you getting the most bland white dudes to be in this fucking franchise?
But the
This
thing
Clash
is,
of the Titans was tight, bro. Did you not see
About Wrath
how
of the
tight it
Titans.
was? They were both garbage. I can't hold on.
but the thing about that is I can look at Sam Worthington because he's a Ken doll. There's something about Jai Courtney's stupid fucking face.
Captain
And I
Boomerang.
just hate it.
I'm gonna throw my boomerang
I
at
hate
you.
his stupid face.
Maybe crack a beer while we're fighting.
So when Kyle Reese goes back, like he did in the first one, it's basically the plot of Terminator 2 in 1984 instead of 91.
Right.
So yeah, there's a T-1000 there who one can break shit off and throw shit at people,
Whoa.
which is pretty sick. He also becomes a mirror because all the rules are just like fuck.
That's what I fucking hate when people like do sequel remake, like they do prequels, but in
Yeah.
like further like 2018. So like that guy should be able to do fucking less shit than Robert Patrick can do in Judgment. I mean, I don't care if it's a new movie. I want you to stick to those fucking universe rules. That's why I think all the fucking Star Wars prequels need to look old, and shitty.
Well,
Yeah,
he
not
can
like a
become a
stage play.
floor. He can become a mirror, right?
Yeah, he can become a
Like,
mirror.
you know, I get that.
But yeah, here's the other big offense that it did because the first part, like the concepts of Genesis are cool. You know, it's just like it goes with the themes of just like, oh, we send a Terminator further back, or we send
Right.
another one back because time travel. But what they did is they
let Jai Courtney say things into the camera. Not
Yeah.
only did they cast him,
They
let him walk on set,
and they shot close-ups of his stupid fucking face. But no, what
and they didn't ADR him.
what they did was they tried to explain time travel
Nice.
and then tried to explain the timelines. And it's just like why something like T2 succeeds because one, it's just dope action with practical effects. Besides T-1000, it's just like simple. It's just like
Right.
Terminator, other Terminator, bad guy fight. They're like, let's explain what's going on.
Oh, they Doc Brown it.
Yeah, they're like, let's explain this. And then they like eventually like embody Skynet. Like John Connor comes back, spoiler,
Right.
by the poster.
By the fucking poster. I was so mad about
he
that.
gets
trailer.
assimilated.
And the trailer. The trailer got me first.
Yeah, the poster got me because I didn't watch the trailer.
Right.
But yeah, so they like send him to the future, or because stupid shit. They end up in 2017 because it's a 2017 movie.
Right.
And it's just one of those things where it's like, you know what we need? We need John Connor, Sarah Connor, and Kyle Reese in the same place. Because that's cool, right? That's what you want, right?
That's what we haven't done yet.
And you know what? I know people are craving for this. I know I was. When I watched Terminator 2, I was like, man, I wonder what would have happened if Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor got to be together.
Right.
And it's just like, it's somehow like everything you want from a Terminator movie and nothing that you want from a Terminator movie at the same fucking time.
I was looking at Judgment Day and being like, man, I wish Edward Furlong was a fucking Terminator and came back to kill his mom.
Well, like, dude, they even have a helicopter chase scene, and it's just like, why it was charming in the Jimmy C movie in T2 is because he had a fucking helicopter there chasing a goddamn truck, and in this, it's like just CGI garbage, like worse than I don't even know, just Wrath of the Titans. It was just it looked fucking bad, and
So tight.
Worse than Inspector Gadget 2.
And then, Matt Smith, the old Doctor Who, is Skynet.
Right, I hated it.
An embodiment of Skynet.
I am Skynet.
They also did the bad thing of using social media wrong, where it's like the guy's like, Genesis is like an operating system. It's like, we have the killer app with over 1 billion pre-orders. And it's just like, God.
Oh, I'm Skynet, isn't it?
It's like, you don't
Doctor
know.
Who is Skynet.
You don't know how people talk about that. That's so bad. I'm sorry.
Guys,
But
I pre-ordered Twitter too. I'm just
Okay, you
I'm
on
prepping
there?
you.
to top it all off, because he has one move in that movie that was ridiculous, or two, he can just like put some goo on you and it'll like shapeshift into something, and he can use that as a tracker.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
No,
too bad.
it's super stupid. Guess what else he can do?
Oh.
He can flick some goo into a robot and control it.
Oh, I'm glad that Robert Patrick can't do that.
What? But that was the whole point of the third one. Like, she's better because she can control other machines.
Yeah, and this one there was
Doesn't
like
matter.
the Arnold that was supposed to be killing Sarah Connor in 1984 comes back and they just fucking wreck his ass.
Right.
And then the T-1000's there for some reason because they pushed back and accelerated the timelines at the same time. It's mind-boggling. He just like flicks some goo into the dead T-800 and fights him.
God damn, I don't even know what's happening. We're talking about Judgment Day, though. Jenny Seiss, we'll never talk about it again.
What the fuck is happening?
Chief Quimby?
Wimby?
I don't-
I'm never off the case.
Right, in fact, he's
Except
quite
when-
on the case. So, we've talked about this shit. We need to talk about a certain fight
Yep.
Yeah.
that's going to take place between Goofmaster Supreme
And Goo Boy
and
Supreme.
Goo Boy Supreme.
I like it.
It's getting too supreme.
So I think that Inspector Gadget is the key to saving the human race in the year 2027.
They turned John Connor into Inspector Gadget.
Well, yeah, they're like, well, in the 90s, they're like, all right, we don't quite have Terminator technology, but we can just like rip out his guts and like put some
pranks in
whoopee
there.
cushions in there. And his mom's just like, yeah, fucking do it. We'll figure it out. Maybe he can goof him. So the T-1000 comes back.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm looking for a goof boy with rubber chickens inside of
He
him.
may have committed vehicle manslaughter.
Do you have a picture of him? That's a nice looking inspector you got there. I'd like to keep this if I could.
Why? That's what I wanted him to say.
Why did he? Okay, why did the T-1000 keep the picture? He's a robot. He can just take a picture of it in his brain. Like
Why'd they
in his
let him
computer.
take- I don't-
Why would the parents
Well,
just be like, "Oh,
hold
sure,
on.
here's my one picture of my foster kid in my wallet.
Oh.
You can just keep it."
He does take the picture and show other children. Hey,
Oh,
have you
yeah, he
seen
does
this
show it.
kid. So he needed the picture. He couldn't just like
To, like,
flash it
nail
out of his
down.
eyeballs and show the kids because then they'd be like, "Well, this isn't."
Or he just turns into
normal-
John Connor. Have you seen me?
But he's really fat because it'd be the same mass.
Right.
He looks
All
like
right,
Edward
but-
Furlong now.
But picture
Ooh.
me like
100
40
pounds.
pounds. Just kidding. I
right.
swear, I
Look like
just
this.
looking real cool. Do you
the kid's
see me
like,
run around
No, I haven't seen him. And then he just shoves his fucking thing through his eye.
Quick shout out.
slowly.
John Connor's friend with the mullet.
mullet. Yeah.
He's
Ride
a
or,
good friend.
ride or die homie right there.
Yeah, he really was.
Oh, yeah.
To a Terminator's face is like, nope, never seen him.
Oh yeah, I think he went that way.
Rolls
And then
over
just
to
gets
his
shoved.
friend and says, "Roll out."
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
Dang.
Wish I had a friend like that.
Well, that's because
I
John
wouldn't
Connor
do
was
that.
feeding him money out of the ATM.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
Butler, you start feeding me money, you know.
I'll lie for you too.
Yeah, I'll lie straight to the cops.
Well,
$20.
As Colin's counting his $20 out, he's lying to the cops.
okay. Well, the kid had a code.
He has $20 in dimes, and he's just like springing them back and forth.
Sorry, officer.
Sorry, officer, haven't seen him.
Then your head
Too
pops
busy
out on the
counting
screen.
my money.
I couldn't have seen him. I was counting my money.
So yeah, what are you gonna do against these knife hand blades? Because that's pretty much our primary attack.
Exoskeleton dog.
He's made of an exoskeleton.
I'm talking
I'm
about.
saying it. I don't think he's gonna be able to cut through him. Like he couldn't cut through Arnold. Well, he could stab through his chest. Well, no, he used a pipe. I don't know. Go ahead.
At one point,
It's all conjecture.
Take it away, Nick.
I'm just like,
It's like you didn't say anything.
He's gonna dodge those blows through a series of
Boing.
silly
Goofs.
circumstances. Yeah.
but he's not even gonna notice they're happening. He's just like, oh, I dropped my instructions, and it's like lean down.
I dropped my
Spike
popsicle, and then
Spike
that's
over
when he
his head.
slices over him and he misses, and like he comes up and headbutts him, but doesn't notice he did it.
All right.
Right.
So what
Plus-
you really need to be worried about is Penny and the brain.
Right. And
Do we,
that
though?
sentient hand that comes out of it. He doesn't even go gadget that thing. That thing just comes out and does stuff.
Comes out, jerks it,
I
goes
think
back in.
I think the real thing is you guys need to worry about Penny and Brain. Because with these weird floor rules, we could be both.
Oh.
He's mostly the floor and forms into Penny and Brain.
But so when they walk, do they just never come off the ground?
nope,
'Cause
they
just-
they kind of float.
Oh,
They kind of
okay.
like
Penny, why are you floating?
kind of like moonwalking, but
Penny, have you learned to moonwalk?
yeah, they moonwalk everywhere.
So what are you gonna do about that?
Yeah, what are you gonna
The moon
probably
rock?
be pretty pumped about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Inspector Gadget has to be solving a crime.
like? I don't know. Like the T-1000 could be the Gadget Mobile.
We can't do this like
No.
it thing bullshit. Because we forgot to mention, Colin, that he has the fucking Gadget Mobile.
Yeah, you see that thing? It's in the cartoon. It's a DeLorean.
It's a fucking DeLorean, which I forgot
fuck
about.
with me.
It's a
in the
van.
real movie, it's a D.L. Hughley, a black comedian. So fuck with us.
Yeah,
He's
that
gonna
car is
riff on
super
you.
smart. He would never.
Camouflage.
The T-1000 can't impersonate that D.L. Hughley
Right.
charisma.
I guess.
Right.
That's fair.
He's just like riffing on bad guys, like take a seat,
And
then you're
also
like,
breaking
what's
the
back?
fourth wall.
Oh,
The Gadget
Yes.
Mobile breaks the fourth wall at least twice.
Dude, they break
They
the
all
fourth
do.
wall like 4 times.
they
in
all
that
look
movie.
right into the camera.
That's
at one
true.
point,
Yeah.
all of them.
But yeah, he's like, you need to put your seatbelt on. This is a Disney movie.
Oh, bam!
But what if, the
Also, no, he couldn't turn into the car because it's like 3 times the size of a person.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a huge boat of a car.
Well, I'm telling,
was
like I
just letting
said,
Joe
they
go with
broke the rules with the floor. And
He
the
could
mirror.
turn into half the car, and Inspector Gadget probably wouldn't even fucking notice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't have to be the entire car, but he can be the car. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, what you guys don't have to worry about Inspector Gadget as a super formidable foe like fighter. He is like Domino and has extreme luck.
okay.
Right.
We all saw Deadpool 2 at this
He's
point.
gonna luck you.
He's gonna luck you.
gonna
Well,
luck
here's,
all
here's
over
the
you.
other thing.
Go
though.
Gadget
What if,
lick, and he's gonna lick you.
what if the
He's gonna
T-1000
lick you with that
is like
hand out of his brain.
RoboCopping down the street with the? That's how he appears to me, where he just like is riding his motorcycle places, and I just picture RoboCop.
That's a nice bike you
What?
got there.
What if he catches like a DL
Can I
Hughley
get a
special
picture
on
of it?
TV, and then picks up his voice and his mannerisms?
I'm gonna go ahead.
He
And
drives to Hollywood to D.L. Hughley's house
and
where-
listens to him for a while.
Right,
He's like,
no, he
"That's a
has to
nice
touch
voice you
him.
got there."
He
You know?
he is very driven. Once he's programmed with his objective,
Right. He drives to
Gotta
D.L.
go-
Hughley's
gotta go
mom's
copy D.L.
house and
Hughley.
asks for a picture of him.
Yeah, that's a really nice looking comedian you got there. And then then D.L. Hughley picks up a carton of milk, and the T-1000 fucking stabs him through it.
Damn. All that
R.I.P.
just to,
D.L. is what I'm saying.
Oh, the first casualty of this fight is DL Hughley,
D.L.
not the Gadget Mobile.
No,
Actual
we've
DL
lost
Hughley.
an American icon, guys.
yeah.
but
Didn't you guys watch his
needle
show
through the eye.
D.L.
Was he
on the D.L.?
That would have been a good one.
was
On
he
the
one of the
DL.
kings of comedy?
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Some, Something else of note, he's also a master of torture.
Mm-hmm.
He can he knows like pinpoints on human bodies that really hurt, because at one point he's got his needle all the way through her arm, through Sarah Connor's arm, and he says, "I know that hurts." And
then he put one through a dude's eye, and he was like, "I know that hurts."
That's a nice eye you got there.
You're real dead.
You mind if I get a picture of that eye?
God.
And they're like, yeah.
Mind if I
And
keep
they
this?
hand him a picture of the eye. Oh, thanks. I'm going to go show this to kids now.
And then he does.
You
Yeah.
kids seen this eye?
So I'm thinking that there's been a string of murders. D.L. Hughley's one.
Okay.
Right.
That Inspector Gadget is trying to solve the case.
John Connor's the next.
So, in this entire time, the T-1000 is hunting Inspector Gadget. Gadget doesn't know. And
Right.
in T-1000's mission to get him, he comes upon the T-1000 trying, like, in this string of murders.
Yes.
All right.
That's how we're doing it.
Yep.
So, holy shit, there's so much blood here. Go Gadget mop.
I feel like that's
Nice.
insensitive. It's like on a crime scene, just mopping up blood. There's a body
I think
there
it would just
still.
happen, like his hand just comes out of his hat and just starts mopping it up.
Because he's a really good detective.
Right.
Cleaning up the crime scene.
Ooh, what? Okay.
The cops get there and they're like, the fuck, Gadget?
What
You
about-
did this again?
Yeah, he goes to the crime scene, right? And the T-1000 is goo on the floor.
Uh-huh.
But what do you know about Go Gadget magnet shoes? This
That is true.
motherfucker's got magnet shoes that he walks on walls and is real silly.
Oh, shit.
And
he just sticks
He's
to
just
the
like
fucking
walking
T-1000.
around with T-1000 on his shoes.
Damn.
Just walking around with goo.
But why did he activate his magnet shoes?
For clues.
Yeah, clues, dog.
Well, he
So
probably
he
said,
doesn't
like,
have to bend
Go
over.
Gadget magnifier, and a magnet
Right.
shoes came out, because
Okay.
he always does that.
Right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Um,
So what are you gonna do about that? He's got.
They never
He's got
really-
he's got him stuck to your shoes, and then he shoots toothpaste on him. What are you gonna do about that?
He doesn't even know he's stuck on the shoes. He's just walking around, slinging T-1000.
They never
Yeah,
established.
he doesn't
if he's
even know he's
magnetic,
being tracked.
But yeah, we'll say he is.
But if he gets touched to his magnet shoes, he did touch Inspector Gadget.
Oh, well,
I'm just giving you
interesting,
guys that
because
one.
Inspector Gadget fights an Inspector Gadget in Inspector Gadget.
But with nicer teeth.
Does he win?
quote unquote nicer teeth.
Oh, yeah, he pulls his goddamn head off.
Yeah, with like a little pull pin. But then the body's still running around in the credits, so
Yeah.
you be the judge of that one.
He's gonna pull your goddamn head off.
I mean, the funny thing is, like, Arnold hits the T-1000 with a pipe, and it just goes right through him. Like, he's not very,
Okay,
like,
well, at one
dense.
point,
His aloe is very undense.
Yeah.
at one point he shatters into many pieces and then reforms.
Yeah, he gets froze, dude.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Liquid nitrogen. freezes
Good thing
him.
that good thing we have a Go Gadget refrigerator.
I don't think
hold
that's
on.
the same temperature as liquid nitrogen.
Hold on. Go Gadget Go Refrigigadget is a gloved hand holding an unmarked aerosol can, appears out of his hat, and sprays a substance that immediately reduces the surrounding area to sub-zero temperatures.
Oh!
It was only used once in Gadgets, which I think was like a cartoon film.
There you go. We can freeze your ass.
Yeah.
For eternity?
I don't
No,
know.
because he breaks out of it, right? He eventually like rips himself through it.
He falls to pieces,
Right.
and then he's next to lava and just goos back together.
Right.
That's
I
what I'm saying.
think that
is-
room will warm up eventually.
Yeah, I think it was just a little warmer than it is anywhere else, and therefore he came back because he wasn't like touching the.
Yeah,
liquid
because
metal.
I don't know. I don't really hang out next to lava, so I don't know how hot it gets. But
Do you have a
that's-
Go Gadget lava?
Yes.
Yeah.
you just
I'd like to answer that
you just
question.
said that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he has a Go Gadget lighter on his fucking thumb.
Yeah,
so.
we got toothpaste, motherfucker.
I don't think it's just any.
Those
good
are all
fire.
different things than.
What do you know about an ear you can take out and put on a statue and walk away? But it's still connected by a
it's not
string.
remote.
It's not Bluetooth.
Oh, because I know the Bluetooth version where the T-1000 can just stick himself to shit.
Yeah.
And and no.
Is the T-1000 going to do better versions just because he's newer? Like he can also stick his ear. He also has a hand come out of his head. But it's,
I guess
but
he
it's like
could.
holding a sword or something.
I guess he could. Like I said, they explained the rules and they broke all the rules.
Right.
Does
I'm
the
really.
Does the T-1000 think that Inspector Gadget is an early Terminator? Or is he not?
But we're not in the future, so we can't know what his exact reason for his mission is.
We're not John.
Probably. They're like,
John
I
Connor.
was trying to get in his head.
right? He probably becomes the
Ooh,
most upgraded Terminator.
Okay,
though.
what if the T-1000 here? What if the T-1000 is going after her Penny because she's a mastermind? She solves all the crimes.
Oh, it's like the Rise of the Machines
Right.
thing,
And
where
so-
he has to go back and like kill all of the smart people who will help with the revolution,
Right.
and then eventually get to
and
John
so
Connor.
she also kind of gets her uncle to kind of help out, sometimes with not really telling him what's going on. Just
Right.
like, oh, you should come over here. or
protect me
whatever.
from this murder robot.
Right. So maybe
I
she
need a
knows
toothbrush.
she's a target,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't outright tell him. She's just like keeps him around, keeps him looking.
My
at
uncle's gonna
clues.
goof you to death.
Yeah, who the fuck was the girl in T3? Not the Terminator.
Claire Danes.
What
I
she?
don't
I'm saying like the character. Like who was she in the?
She became John Connor's wife.
That's
Right.
it.
Yeah.
That was what. See, simple.
Yeah.
Not Genesis, where it's like
You're
fucking
my mother's brother's husbands.
You're the mother of dragons.
fucking Jai Courtney sees multiple
Man,
timelines.
she can't handle a movie on her own.
Yeah.
She needs an ensemble.
But you know
around
who
her.
can? Inspector
No, bring
Gadget.
it back.
All right, guys. We've been talking about this, Mr. McGooin, this goo monster, for
Goo
quite some
McGooin.
time.
Right.
So we're going to take a break and come back and tell you guys how this fight turns out. We'll be right back. Joey, you need to calm down, man.
I don't want Arnold explaining quantum mechanics to me, man.
Hey, it's fine. It's just that movie fucking sucked, man. We get it. Joey's just been screaming at us about Terminator Genesis this whole break.
I need to get the word out, man.
I know it was only like 20 seconds for you listeners, but it's been at least 30 minutes.
I've been crying.
I wish we could.
30 hours, maybe.
I wish we would have talked about the fight, but Joey had to talk to us about how the T-800 becoming the T-1000 was fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But I believe you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's move past that. Joey, I hope this has helped you.
I'll
sort of
never
recover.
move past Jai Courtney's fucking face.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I Captain Boomerang, isn't it?
perfect.
Look at my moon face.
Fuck Jack Courtney. All right.
All right.
We're going to finish this fight, which is very real. It's part of a tournament. Here we go. Colin, what's happening?
Oh, boom. It's getting exciting.
Okay.
Stuff's happening. So the T-1000, what is he going to do? He's been goo on the shoes. He just can't seem to get an Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, every time he swipes at him, Gadget just like moves out of the way accidentally.
Right. Every time he like pushes over construction stuff, he like ducks and it falls and whatever.
Right,
You know,
he springs
Mr.
backwards out of the way accidentally.
Right, accidentally. So what is he going to do?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get his power move.
Okay.
And you know what the T-1000's power move is?
What's that?
Helicopter.
That is one of his
This
main
motherfucker jumps into a helicopter, and it's on. And it's even more on. He goes ahead and scoops up Penny and Brain.
Oh,
Doesn't
Fuck.
even land, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, like
He just-
Inspector Gadget when
Yeah.
he
Super
scoops
good.
him when he
Yeah.
scoops Gadget up.
Yeah, he just makes a goo scoop and just kind of goo scoops him. Oh, you know
he
those
turns
little
into a
goo
giant
hands
shovel.
you can throw, like when you get
Oh,
those.
like the splat hands.
Yeah, it's like he splat hands him while he flies by their house.
All right.
He's like, I like your dog. Can I have a picture of your dog?
He says that from the helicopter.
Yeah. They can't hear him at all.
He's just
What do you
saying it.
say?
I'm scooping you up, Michelle Trachtenberg.
Right. So he takes them and he goes and he doesn't disable their stuff. He lets them basically call Gadget.
Oh, on his top secret Gadget
Right.
phone.
And Brain's like, and he's like, Brain.
He's like, Brain, shut the fuck up. You're a dog. What are you
Oh,
doing?
dude, why didn't we do Brain versus Blue's Clues?
Stay tuned for
Because
that.
we're idiots.
Because we're fucking dumb.
We fucked up.
So yeah, he gets a call on the Gadget phone. She's like, Uncle Gadget, help! This robot goo monster has us. He scooped us. He splat-handed us. Normally I'm very good at solving clues, but I've been kidnapped this time, so help.
Right. So
He's
now.
like, okay,
Yeah.
Penny.
Yeah. I'm on the case.
She's like, seriously, fucking help us, though.
Go Gadget gyrocopter. And boom,
Hey,
takes off into the air.
All right.
Fucking gyrocopter. You know what it is. And then
A bunch of goofs.
Yeah, so it's getting real serious, and then they have a zany chase. It's like Benny Hill.
So they're like flying behind a building. It's like Gadget chasing the helicopter, and then when it comes through, the helicopter's chasing Inspector Gadget.
Right, and then at some point, like the T-1000 helicopter comes up, and then there's a hand holding a stop sign. It's like.
And like Gadget crosses perpendicularly.
Right, but the hand is the hand that comes out of his head.
Oh, so he goofed him again.
And he's like, "Stop in the name of the law!" And then it's like,
right, and it goes behind another building, and the ghost of D.L. Hughley is just chasing Penny and Brain in a helicopter. And they go maybe in some doors, and they all run. Okay, they wouldn't do that in helicopters, but I think it gets a little goofy before something tragic happens.
Well, here's the thing, guys. The T-1000, super good at crashing helicopters.
That's what the fuck I was about to say.
Butler, what do you
Butler told me about one of your guys' main skills, which is crashing helicopters.
Trucks.
And trucks.
Not motorcycles.
No,
Right.
He does crash a motorcycle.
What about razor scooters? Wheelies.
Yes.
Tech decks?
Tech Deck 3D skateboarders.
He'll like split off a finger
Uh-huh.
and then ride that tech deck.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
crash.
so he's like cheating. Okay.
Yeah.
He's just like, you guys want to see a cool move? And it's just like doing tech deck moves while they're flying in the
Giving
helicopter.
him
That's a nice tech
while they're
deck.
giving him the picture.
I don't know if you guys
of
know this, but his hands can become Beyblades.
Let's duel. Let
That's
her
Yu-Gi-Oh.
rip. Sorry. It's Let Her Rip, I believe, is the Beyblade one.
Yeah.
Ride the blade or something.
So he
like
crashes that fucking helicopter. Penny and Brain do not survive.
that. They don't turn into goo. But Inspector
No, they
Gadget,
turn into goo.
Inspector Gadget can't comprehend death, so he's just like fucking with their bodies.
Just poking the goo. Ow!
Go,
So he gets
Gadget Band-Aid.
He gets-
He just puts a sad little Band-Aid on her
Sprays his
mangled body.
bubble gum on him. Trying to
Toothpaste.
stick them back together.
He gets mad for the wrong reasons. He doesn't realize he doesn't comprehend death, but he's upset because he thinks he turned them into like him. You know,
Because her head's been springed off her body.
you've turned them into evil minions.
Evil goo.
And so you know what? I think at this point, so the helicopter's crashed. Inspector Gadget's down. He's kind of poking at the goo with his little head hand.
Yeah.
And I
His
think
magnifying glass.
he's been goofing up until this point, but I think at this point, he takes a dark turn.
Okay.
We all have dark, terrible
Hops in
secrets
that
in our past.
Gadget mobile.
Yeah, gets in that fucking DeLorean
Yep.
or D.L. Hughley's ghost car.
I think it's D.L. Hughley's ghost car.
And you know what?
He starts chasing down. Oh,
Right.
is this when the T-1000 gets in a truck?
Oh shit!
He does
yeah.
love a truck.
Okay.
Yeah. He's drawn to it. He's like, I have to be in a truck or a helicopter. I can't help it.
That's a nice truck.
Yeah.
It's a big semi truck.
Do you have a picture of your truck that you could I could borrow?
I'm going to show neighborhood children.
Well, see, now this is probably to his detriment, though, because he's really good at crashing trucks,
Right.
too.
Right, but I think Gadget's going to be helping him with some oil slicks.
Helping.
Helping him crash.
Oh, yeah.
Help him crash.
He's trying to
The
crash.
Gadget Mobile also can just do anything. Rocket boosting.
Yeah.
It dispenses Skittles.
Right.
It definitely does.
So he's just spraying Skittles at him. The truck starts to slide, but it's still not getting it. So I think he's going to bust out that Go Gadget refrigerate spray.
Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking they're like head on, like T-1000's running at him. And the fucking
Right.
Gadget
Hits him.
Mobile just like fucking dunks on this truck. Just like splits in half and like fucking makes it flip and stuff.
Right. So big
Or like
explosions.
it goes up over the truck
Ooh,
like it does in the movie.
the
and the
legs
truck
extend.
crashes. And I think the T-1000's standing in the road.
Right. And he hits him with that
That
spray.
fucking spray freezes it.
Freezes that mofo. And then, you know what? He's like, you turn them into minions. I'll never forgive you. Go Gadget. Vehicular manslaughter.
Taking a book out of Matthew Broderick's life when he committed vehicular manslaughter the year after he did Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
And
And
he
got
yeah.
away with it.
He only paid $175. It's insane. It's insane.
I've paid more tickets than that.
Google it.
Yeah, you paid more for smoking a cigarette underage.
Yeah, that was
Google
a slick
it.
$250.
Hashtag Matthew Broderick Justice. I don't know.
Let's get him now.
Right. Let's get him now. Yeah, I agree.
So
hashtag get Matthew Broderick. I don't know.
So we're taking a page from that book.
I think the last that he's like right about to like collide with the T-1000 who's frozen, and he just whispers, "Go fuck yourself." Oh, fucking breaks him apart and just fucking shatters.
I thought he
him.
was gonna throw $175 in his face and then hit him.
Retcon. He does that. He says, "Go gadget fuck," or "Go fuck yourself," and throws 175. He said, "Go gadget money." He just like fucking coins just like shoot out of his fucking wrist.
I was thinking like $1 bills, like he's making it rain.
Right.
Okay.
His hand,
He's vomiting
his hat
them out
hand
of
is
his
reaching
mouth.
into his wallet and throwing out money.
This seems really inefficient. But yeah, so he shatters
Right.
the T-1000.
Dang. And he gets out of that car, steps over that broken up body. Hasta la vista, bitch.
Go, hasta la vista yourself, you cunt.
Right.
I don't know why he has
She
such a
says
body
both.
mass now.
This is both of them.
I'll be back fucking you up, bitch.
Neat.
He got
So-
really dirty. In the
So
meantime.
while he's saying that stuff,
Saying all those catchphrases over and over.
you know, they're pretty close to that fiery truck explosion.
Ooh.
So those little frozen pieces start to melt. And
Does
they
he
start
notice?
to...
Right. I
No,
don't think
he's
so.
shouting expletives into the sky.
Expletives into the sky.
Maybe it's new to him. He's never like unleashed.
Go gadget vocabulary.
Yeah. So he's enjoying it. He's just
Yeah.
yelling it out.
Thesaurus.
He's finally, he's breaking out of that Disney G rating.
Yeah. And, you know, those...
And just calling him like a cock-juggling thunder cunt or something like that.
Chief Quimby, you cock juggling thunder cunt.
Take this exploding note, you fucking bitch.
So the pieces are melting.
Bring it back, Joey.
He doesn't know because he's lost his fucking mind.
He's on the top secret gadget phone just like calling people.
Cold calling people and insulting them. And while he's doing
Is
that,
your refrigerator running? Well, you're a son of a bitch.
Well, I fuck your wife.
so while he's doing this, those pieces, you know, they're coming up over his shoes and then up into his like creepy flasher jacket.
Oh, damn.
You know, he's on the phone. Little goose slips inside of his thumb.
Ooh. Maybe he's extending because he's like raging out, so all his arms and legs start growing.
Shooting toothpaste everywhere.
Just gooing.
Yeah, read him.
And then so that goo can get in deep.
yeah, it gets
And
in
those
real
joints.
deep. And that T-1000, he's got him now. Got him.
Are you talking about a potential Inspector 1000 scenario?
Yeah. Because, you know, the main flaw of the design of the T-1000 is that he cannot create complex machines.
Right.
Now, he's got full control over, air quotes, complex machines like toothpaste guns and
And like little nail clippers.
yeah, little nail
Very
clippers. He's
But-
got all of that.
I'm thinking, but Inspector Gadget, I'm pretty sure the only organic piece left to him is his brain. That's what it was. You kind of alluded to in the Matthew Broderick. And they had to have that chip so his brain could power all the mechanics.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe he's taken over, but Inspector Gadget's personality is still there, just still totally unaware of what's
Yeah, has
going
no
on.
idea what's going on. He turns into French Stewart, starts glitching out.
Oh, shit. That's how it happened. It's the
even worse than
T-1000
death.
made him turn. He turned him into French Stewart. That's like if you put a you do that program.
Go career killer.
Yeah, if you were to put that picture of Matthew Broderick on the into that program and then put Robert Patrick's face over it, it just turns into French Stewart.
I'm gonna throw up, dude.
Wow.
Yes, I love when I get Joey. Oh, shit. So does that mean that the T-1000 technically wins, or is this a...
Oh, yeah, he's whole now. He's like perfect cell.
Okay, so it's sort of turned into a Charlie's Angel team.
Right. And I think he's he's there to terminate, but now that his mission is complete, he's also, just like Inspector Gadget is, discovering his new profane lifestyle. The T-1000 is discovering, like, I have freedom to do whatever.
Oh, kind of like at the end of Terminator Genesis when Kyle Reese and Amelia Clark, Sarah Connor, have a free life.
We did it again until the next shitty movie comes out.
Hey, no, I think James Cameron's doing that one.
It's going to be Under the Sea then.
Is it going to have French
Terminator Under the Sea?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. He's been getting all that Under the Sea footage.
Yeah, for
like 10,000 Leagues or whatever.
2 through 8 or whatever.
Which we'll never see.
He's just got a little handy cam like down in his sub, and he's like, I'll just spray some CG over top of all this footage.
Mr. Cameron, what the fuck was the point of us
He's
coming
not
down?
reeven he's filming.
With like one of those old, like, it's got like those mini tapes in it.
Yeah, little DV tapes.
It doesn't even have like the zoom lens. It's just
Solid 480p.
it's like, just paint this shit over it.
Just stick some blue people over
this
top.
cost them millions of dollars to go on this journey down like the furthest anyone's ever been.
Too expensive to bring a camera down there.
Right.
He's like, I also got my Cricket phone, my flip phone. I can shoot supplemental footage on this.
Oh,
My Boost Mobile.
I didn't realize that's where you're going.
On a Boost Mobile Cricket phone.
And they're like, why are you doing this? And he's like, I made blue people fuck animals, and I broke the box office. Do you doubt me?
Why do you doubt me? I made Edward Furlong's career. No, not even James Cameron could fix that.
No.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Very Real Tournament. It's been a blast once again doing these fights here with my boys.
Yeah.
We appreciate you all listening, those here and abroad. Specific shout out to those 2 people in the Republic of Korea.
Yes.
Please be safe.
Please listen more.
Please, do what Colin did.
Like, never mind
and
your
fucking-
safety. Just give us views.
Please
no, be safe.
Illegally hack and download our podcast,
Right.
so there's no trace.
Hey, the
If you
internet was
listen
bad.
enough, you might be on the show almost
Oh, yeah.
perfectly like Colin.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird being such a big fan, and now I'm here.
Right.
I know. Wow, your dreams have really come
Yeah,
true.
I just want to like sit in this corner and listen. I'm like, oh, what's Butler gonna say? What's Joey gonna say
man,
this
you're
time?
here now.
Yeah,
now you're listening and saying, what's Colin gonna say?
Dang.
Deep.
You know,
We're going to get another guest on. He's going to be in the corner. It's like, I just want to listen.
Colin's here, but he's not gonna say anything. I just dropped my wedding ring.
Oh snap! Well, you know what I'm gonna say?
I'm not wedded anymore.
Yeah, now you're divorced.
That's how it works.
Yep.
Anyway, you can find our podcast on iTunes, Google Podcast, Stitcher,
SoundCloud.
Other. Castbox is still a thing. I stopped using them. Are we on iHeartRadio yet? Did we make it there?
Was
Pirate
that
Bay.
that was like the Spreaker thing, right? I tried to get us on there, and then all of a sudden we're on Spreaker, and it only uploads so many.
Right. Our email is blown up with Spreaker being like, "Nah, man, you guys are fucked. You've exceeded your limit again, you pieces of shit."
I don't know what that is, but I really don't want to type www.spreaker into my Firefox and get all the viruses and all the. I don't even know.
Yeah,
hentai.
they've virused our
Tentacle
fucking our
porn.
email account, which is vrtcast@gmail.com. If you want Spreaker to hit you up too, we'll just forward your information to them. You can also exceed their limit.
We'll open an account in your name.
Yep.
But
You
only
can
if
just
you
get in
want
there.
us to.
Yeah. So go to those platforms, like, subscribe, rate, review. We'd very much appreciate it. It would be very nice. No more at that time. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
YouTube.
Anyone watching those videos? Leave some comments.
Hey, man, it's for backup, all right?
No, I know, yeah. YouTube's never going to go away. The whole world can collapse.
Right.
It's like the
Skynet can take over, but it's really just YouTube.
YouTube is Skynet.
Just learning all of our man. If YouTube became Skynet, it would just be like open box videos. Like it would never take us over.
Oh man, that's what I was thinking. If there was a real life Terminator and they just had to download the internet to understand humans, they would just come back instead of killing people. They would just be screaming political rants and like,
yeah,
let's watch Rick and Morty, motherfucker. And then,
I'm Pickle Rick.
Yeah, screaming racial slurs and like little encyclopedic information and. Like cats, they really want to show you cats.
Yeah,
instead of killing people, it's just like just hitting
annoying
them
the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Memes.
Showing us like Victory Baby, and we're like, that is like 12 years old now. Stop showing me that meme.
Hey, you guys want to see Chocolate Rain? What?
I'm gonna start playing Gangnam Style for you right now.
That's that old model.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the T-800.
Yeah, it's the T-800.
And then the T-1000's like, all right, I'm going to open this box I got from Nature Box, and we're going to look at it.
No, the T-800
Look at
is
these
Chocolate
Logan
Rain.
Paul sweet treats.
The T-1000, the Harlem Shake.
Oh. Oh, the hamster dance? What else can we name from the internet? Butler, name
like
one
the
thing from the internet.
Porn.
All right.
Lots of porn.
They want to tell us about politics and also the greatest porn.
Is this a picture of him? Can I keep this picture? Can I take it home? That's the T-1000.
You started to go into Buffalo Bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You took a porn vibe.
You fuck me.
Out of it.
I'd fuck me.
Would you fuck this picture of me? Can I keep it?
We need to wrap this up.
I'd fuck a picture of me.
We've spun way off the rails. Also, I guess I'm going to keep doing this because he has a thing. You can check out Colin's work at Hippo Head Forge on Insta, FB, his website. That's it.
Yep. HippoHeadForge.com. I never update it,
Yeah.
so check out Instagram instead because it's the easiest to post to.
Yep. All right, guys. Let's get right out of here. It's been a blast. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Wayne Brady.
Greg Proops.
Butler?
And it hasn't just been real. It's been robo-real. I don't know. Go Gadget Podcast.